And welcome to the Ice Turner experience. It's something you can't define, but you can only experience this through me. Speaking of experiences, I'm sure you've heard me, make the statement about, the more godly you are, the more potent.
Got the world in my palm,
conversation is, and the more potent and effective, is the way that you carry it. See, knowing this is knowing the difference between, asserting, your masculinity, versus inserting your masculinity. See, you could tell by the weight, and you could tell by the particulars, and by the angles, what is power, who has it, and who lacks it. Yeah, the difference is rather significant. Don't you agree? Of course you do. Because I brought it to your attention. See, on one hand, you have someone who adamantly is hard selling the idea, to either convince you and to, hopefully, persuade themselves, while you have the other, that's basically under the awareness of who he is, and it just naturally exudes and, it radiates through him, True power is concealed, not revealed. Now I'm sure you're familiar with the parable of the sower and the four grounds, which the four grounds represent the state of the human consciousness, right? The state of mind of that being. And, how to wield your influence, it's, imperative for you to know, on which ground, that mind sits on, The four corners of the world, their mind. See, the law of influence is no different from the law of reciprocity and sowing. Your seed of knowledge into your counterpart, because they both only have one specific point. See, the four grounds represent the four corners, and it's really no different, from actually, gardening and planting seeds. See, the seed that you sow is your influence, and that's just part of the receptive part. They have to be open, to your truth. They have to be open to your conversation. That's how it works. Open to your suggestion, but that can only happen once they see how you carry it. It's that simple. See, the soul represents their belief system, their programming, and in certain circumstances, they're taking the information, right, with little to no knowledge, on their ground, so that's why they'll just, pack it away on the hard soil and it never, springs up. That just represents the one who's totally unreceptive to the truth and understanding of how things are supposed to go. Remember before I said about bidding on women, because they're out of position, because you're out of position. Their role is you know, to be emotional. Not for you. They're not supposed to make you emotional. You're supposed to, you know, cause them to be emotional. You know, you have to be a conductor. Certain things you have to, you know, put aside. You know, but I like the idea of you know, the parable revealing the spiritual underdevelopment as well as the development, you know, of that state of mind. And you know, it's not really even about, you know, feelings per se of love or whatever like that. It's more so the psychology of the woman. Okay, you have to understand the psychology of that woman and see how it actually, you know, can play into what you're doing, into your plan. You know, as I told you before, I don't have a game. I have a game plan.
You
know, she wants to be, you know, with me and wants to deal with me. She has to deal with the plan. She has to fuck with what I'm into. You know, she wants to fuck with me.
Because suckers, all they do is go around hot-nosing, you know, fiending on what me and you talking about, and they steal our lines. So, you know, they go use our lines and fuck it up for when you use it. So when you see that, you got to, you know, be way ahead of that shit. Be prepared.